Looking for quick, budget-friendly recipes you can whip up with just a can of biscuit dough? You're in the right place. Today, we're making 10 easy, sweet, and savory ideas using canned biscuits and simple fillings. And if you're curious about any tools or ingredients we used, check out the links in the description below. For the first recipe, fruit-filled biscuit bombs, you'll need 1 can of biscuit dough, about a half cup of fruit pie fillings such as cherry, apple, or blueberry, a tablespoon of melted butter, and optionally a sprinkle of cinnamon sugar for a sweet finish. You'll also need a baking sheet, a spoon, and your oven. Simply preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Flatten each biscuit slightly with your hands and place a spoonful of the fruit filling in the center. Close the dough around the filling, pinch it into a ball, and set it seam side down on your baking sheet. Bake for about 12 to 15 minutes until golden. Brush the tops with melted butter and sprinkle with cinnamon sugar if you like. To switch it up, you can use lemon curd, raspberry jam, or even chopped bananas and chocolate chips as your filling. For mini apple pie biscuit cups, all that's needed is 1 can of biscuit dough, 1 cup of apple pie filling chopped into small pieces, and optionally a drizzle of caramel sauce on top. You'll need a muffin tin and a knife to chop the filling. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Press each biscuit into a muffin tin cup to form a shell, and spoon in the apple mixture. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes until the biscuits are golden. For variety, try swapping the apple filling with peach pie filling, mixed berries, or even a mixture of pears and cinnamon for a cozy twist. To make Nutella stuffed biscuits, use 1 can of biscuit dough and about a half cup of chocolate spread such as Nutella. You can also use peanut butter, cookie butter, or a mix of chocolate chips and marshmallow fluff for variety. Have a baking sheet and your oven ready. Preheat to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Flatten the biscuit slightly. Spoon a teaspoon of your filling into each, seal the dough around it, and place on the baking sheet. Bake for about 12 minutes, and once cooled, dust them with powdered sugar for a sweet finishing touch. For peach cobbler pull-apart biscuits, you'll need 1 can of biscuit dough, 1 cup of peach pie filling, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Use a mixing bowl, baking dish, and an oven. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Cut the biscuits into quarters. Toss them in the bowl with cinnamon and melted butter. Then mix in the peach filling. Pour everything into a baking dish and bake for about 20 to 25 minutes until bubbling and golden. You can keep this recipe fresh by swapping peaches for apple cinnamon filling, cherry pie filling, or even canned pineapple chunks with brown sugar and coconut. To make blueberry cream cheese biscuit rolls, gather 1 can of biscuit dough, about a half cup of blueberry pie filling, 4 ounces of cream cheese, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. A mixing bowl, spoon, baking sheet, and oven are required. Preheat to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Mix the cream cheese and sugar in a bowl, flatten each biscuit, spread with the cream cheese mixture, and top with a spoonful of blueberry pie filling. Roll them up and place seam side down on a baking sheet. Bake for 15 minutes until golden. You can experiment by using strawberry jam and mascarpone, lemon curd and ricotta, or pumpkin puree with spiced cream cheese. For a savory twist, try bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit pockets. You'll need 1 can of biscuit dough, 2 scrambled eggs, a half cup of shredded cheddar cheese, and about 4 strips of cooked bacon chopped into bits. You'll need a frying pan, spoon, baking sheet, and oven. After cooking the bacon and scrambling the eggs, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Flatten each biscuit, add some egg, cheese, and bacon, then fold and seal. Bake for 15 minutes. For variety, use cooked sausage, sautéed vegetables, or pepper jack cheese with jalapenos for a spicy version. For chicken pot pie biscuit cups, use 1 can of biscuit dough, 1 cup of cooked shredded chicken, a half cup of thawed mixed frozen vegetables, and a 1/4 cup of condensed cream of chicken soup. Use a mixing bowl, muffin tin, and your oven. Preheat to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Mix the chicken, vegetables, and soup in a bowl, flatten each biscuit, and press into the muffin tin cups. Fill each with the chicken mixture and bake for about 15 to 18 minutes. Try variations like turkey and gravy, ground beef with taco seasoning and black beans, or a vegetarian version with mushrooms and broccoli in cream of mushroom soup. For mango cream biscuit tarts, get 1 can of biscuit dough, a half cup of diced mango, fresh or canned, and about a 1/4 cup of whipped cream or sweetened cream cheese. You'll need a muffin tin, spoon, and oven. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Flatten each biscuit, press into muffin cups, and bake for 10 minutes. Let them cool, then fill with your cream and mango. You can also make these with kiwi and coconut cream, banana and chocolate cream, or strawberries with yogurt. To make strawberry shortcake biscuits, you'll need 1 can of biscuit dough, 1 cup of sliced fresh strawberries, and a ½ cup of whipped cream. A baking sheet, knife, and oven are needed. Bake the biscuits according to package directions. Let cool, then slice in half. Layer strawberries and whipped cream on the bottom half, then replace the top. You can keep this fresh by using peaches and almond cream, blackberries and honey yogurt, or roasted plums with cinnamon whipped cream. That's it. 10 super easy ways to turn canned biscuit dough into something delicious. Whether you're in the mood for sweet, savory, or something in between, there's a recipe here for every craving. Don't forget to save this video, try a few variations, and check the description for links to some of the tools and ingredients we used. Thanks for watching.